Well, guys, we're loaded it down. I am pushing our F-450 literally to the max. This unit is a 275 horsepower unit. It's a forestry mulcher, if you want to call it that, and it weighs about 33,000 pounds with the header on there, with the forestry mulcher head on it. So including the trailer, well, let's just say the trailer is a solid 7,000 pounds. It's probably even more, but we're at least 40,000 pounds on this lifted F-450 Platinum with 6.7 liter power stroke. So I brought the BJ 40-foot gooseneck trailer, and I'm gonna head up to the only forest in Elm Creek, and we're gonna try our hand at logging in FS22. So I think the only mod you guys will see me using should be this PJ trailer. We already have two Komatsu machines down there, one like a Scorpion King, like a forestry cutter, and then a truck to load it in. So I'll show you guys that once we get down there. And I guess the other mod is this truck I'm using right now, but I'll show you where we're at, or where we're going. We're going to this field right here. This is actually like production lumber, and it's not like, you know, you see these different trees here. Well, all these trees up here, these are meant to be harvested for lumber. And here we go, Miller's sawmill. This is where we're heading. We'll take everything to the sawmill, and we'll kind of see how this goes. So one thing I wanted to test, I messed around with this Raptor in streams before. Wanted to see exactly how this ended up working. But first things first, let's get all the equipment unloaded. Let's get it warmed up, and then we'll start to tackle this project. There we go. Just fire it up. Let's raise the head and then unload it out of the trailer. That thing was a heavy load. I don't think that was a legal load to be taken down the road. So I'm gonna park this over here in the grass. We'll let it warm up, unload the two other pieces of equipment. So we're running Komatsu 875. This is the log truck. This is in game. This is what you guys can use, and it's I thought maybe I could extend it to be a bit longer, make bigger logs, but unfortunately not. This is a mod, a Load King trailer. That is a mod. I forgot to mention that. There we go. The trailer is as low as it'll go, so let's get her fired up and unloaded. All right, this Load King is nifty. You can drive right over the tires, and we are good. I'm gonna keep this parked right here, because what I'm gonna do first is take the forestry mulcher and clean up all these bushes, all these little trees that are gonna get in the way of us actually logging out this forest. So I might actually use it to kind of clean up some of these, little shrubs, these little trees, and we're gonna be harvesting these big trees. This is quite a bit of work, but I'm actually pretty excited for logging. Oh, there's a deer. Logging FS22, because they did make some changes. And here's our other piece of equipment. This is the Komatsu 931 XC. So this is going to be, I guess, our harvester. You can see my outfit. I'm running all Husqvarna equipment. I'll be running the chainsaw, and then I have the full suit, the helmet, everything. So again, I'll just park this off here for now, and let's go jump in that Raptor, baby. So I can open the chute, open and close the chute. That'll change how far I discharge. And then the claw in the front, so if I can push over a tree a little easier, make sure it falls the right way and not back onto the cab. So first thing, let's turn on the forestry mulcher, and I think it's as simple as V to lower down, and we will get churning over some soil here. All right, lower it down, and there we go. We're going in, boys. We're going into some bushes. And that way we can clean the roadside here. We don't scrape up equipment, and we have a clean working area. So this is awesome. We're cleaning some bushes here. All right, let's try it out at this bigger tree. Here we go. I'll push into it. There we go. Push, push, push. And then I think what I should do is back off if I can. It should be able to mulch it, but I might have to lift up the mulcher. All right, there we go. I lift up the mulcher, and then it's pretty clean. And now let's tackle the stump, see if I can get that stump cleared out. There we go. And the stump is gone. So this thing works pretty good. It just makes it it kind of cleans up the place, and that was what was missing in all the F farm sims. Whenever you logged, it got really messy really quick with little scrap pieces of wood, and this was always a mod. I think it was called the T-Rex 3000 or something like that. Anyway, let's get a time lapse going and start cleaning up this roadside here. All right, so that worked pretty good. We're landing cool back down. We ran up and down the roadside here, and it just kind of opened things up, and I think that's the whole point of it. Then also, when we have scraps on the ground, we can totally clean up our work area, What I probably should have done is came in here and knocked out some of these, but I just want to test it out for now because I'm getting a little itchy to use this guy. I put tracks on it. I don't really need tracks. We are going in crazy areas. There's a deer, but I put tracks on it nonetheless. And by the way, this is where I'm at on the map. So this part seems to be, there's also a lot of trees in here, but this is the only part that's like harvestable wood, I guess. I haven't gotten into the trees with like orange leaves on them. Those are more just different trees like birch and oak in the branches. These branches will go away once you run it down this machine here, but I don't think those would. All right, this is kind of a medium-sized tree. Let's first turn it on. If you guys don't remember, Grant and I, when we first started the kind of recording FS, we did a lot of like logging. That was kind of, I guess, the thing to do. It was a lot of fun. And so in FS19, I logged a little bit, but not half as much as 17. So I'm a little rusty. Let's go ahead. Okay, I have cut length set to 1 meter. Let's just change that. I think 8 would be the size of our machine over there. Let's go ahead, cut it. Did it grab it? Oh no. All right, I got it. And it's gonna fall. All right, I still have some tricks up my sleeve, but I'm kind of rusty. I used to be able to like pile them up into neat little piles that you can come load them up. But so I have the cut length set to 8. Quickly go grab this Komatsu. I'm curious, is this 8 meter? Oh, what else is interesting is you can hire a worker on this. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'll figure out if you can hire a worker, but you might be able to. And that would save me a lot of headache because I was never good at this machine being able to like pick up the logs and stuff. So this might save me some time, and then maybe I can log by myself. So that would be pretty cool. This seems pretty slick though. I'm getting the hang of it already. But just to be careful, let's change the cut length because 8 seems like it's gonna be really long. Let's change it to 6. Then let's go ahead and make the cut. Okay, good thing I did shorten it because 6 looks like, I'm really curious if I can hire somebody out. Okay, I don't think you can hire a worker to pick up the logs. I might be wrong. I think you can only hire it to go drive somewhere. All right, let's see how this works. This seems, this is literally my first time messing around on it. I'm on keyboard and mouse, which is just what I prefer. It seems a bit easier for me. All right, there we go. Extend out. Let's see how this goes. It seems like it's a bit easier than 19 so far. All right, let's close it. I'm really curious is how, let me jump out real quick. I want to show you guys something. So when you pull out a chainsaw, what's really nice is, okay, interesting. So this is 6.1 meters, mass is 1 ton, and it actually tells you the tree type or the wood type. It's pine. And it already looks like the claw is working pretty good too. I wonder if I can, oh, I can actually move this. All right, let's see if I can pick this guy up. There we go, picked it up. I probably should have grabbed it from the middle, but all right, there, I grabbed it from the middle. I think that's quite a bit better than the way I had it. So far, this seems not easy, but a lot easier than FS19 in the other games. It just seems a bit more seamless, I'd say. And with a little bit of practice, I bet I could get pretty good. All right, then you can just lower it down, bring it in just a bit more, and then let go. There we go. I did put the heavier side on the end, but I think that's okay so far. And then you can trap it. I wonder if I can, oh, and you can actually move the logs. I don't think I have super strength in here, or at least I couldn't get it working earlier. 6 meters looks like the right size for us. There we go. All right, now I think it's time to get to work. But like the little scrap pieces like that, that's where the forestry mulcher is going to come in handy. And the forestry mulcher, what I should have done before even starting is kind of cleared out all these little trees, because I'll be hitting them with my machines and stuff like that. But it's pretty clear over here. And let's go after this is going to be our biggest tree. Right now I have HUD off, so I'm not having any assist. It'll cut. All right, it should fall. Hopefully it falls the way I want it to. There we go. Lift up. There she goes. And then let's see if I still got it. Can I make a pile? I used to always be pretty good at squaring up piles and getting them to go. I think oh, this is a big tree though, and it might got hung up on some stump. And then the nice thing about that Raptor 2 is you don't need stump grinders anymore. You can just use that as the stump grinder, and then it'll also shred the bushes and stuff like that. So that is so nice. All right, there we go. Let's make some 6 meter long pieces. All right, that wasn't bad. Okay, now it's, why did it twist on me? Okay, I couldn't control that. It kind of twisted on me, and now my file is ruined. No, it's not ruined, but now let's try some first person. One thing I need to practice doing is getting my stumps as low as I can. That's probably good practice. That way it's easier once we have a big mess. And there we go. We got another tree down. You know what? Maybe this will make a pretty decent pile. Who knows? So far, just my initial feeling of logging, it's quite a bit more fluid. It seems like a bit easier to kind of control things. Let's go check out, see if I can pick up one of these bigger logs. And it looks like I can. And then you can come cut. You can see what length it is. And then, oh, that's so nice. I would say the only thing what they could have done is, like, when you start at the end, you could say like you're 1 meter away from here, so you could like make identical pieces if you're ever using a chainsaw. But what I'm excited for is like FDR to come out with their awesome logging maps and all that. And this right now, I guess I could go out and plant some trees and like make Elm Creek a whole entire forest. But the only real trees you have is like this field here, and then there's a bit more trees, but not too much. And then check this out. When you back over a stump, it's actually pretty cool. You can see, oh, that's awesome. You can see the tracks take it, and oh, that's cool. I am backing over. Oh no. Okay, I'm backing over the log. That's not good either. It doesn't seem that glitchy or laggy, and I've only picked up one log that you saw that I put in the truck. Once I kind of make a pile, I'm gonna really go after it and try and load some logs, and that's gonna be the real difference. It seemed like that FS17, FS19 always had kind of trouble picking up logs with the claw. The big trouble was picking up multiple logs with the claw. All right, let's get these cut. So I'll get a decent pile going, and then we'll see. Like, once I try with the claw to pick up a medium one and then a small one, a lot of times it used to like glitch out if you accidentally did it too tight or something like that. But there we go. Our pile is coming out decent. The sun is kind of going down here, so I might sleep to make it a bit better, bit lighting conditions. I do have lights on all my equipment, but there we go. Got a big log and timber. I think this is yeah, see right there, like we're kind of caught up on things. Even though the log doesn't look super realistic like in the harvester unit, it still like attaches to it good. Well, let's jump out real quick. I want to clean the area with the Raptor just to have a clean work area, and then we're going to try and load up the truck. All right, let's turn her on, lower it down, destroy a bush on our way over. Here's another bush. And like, yeah, you just kind of clean up these little trees. So it just adds so much more like realism, because typically like the trees didn't have like any shrubbery around them. They were just open. All right, let's tackle a huge, this is a big stump. See how it does, and it eats it right up. So now you can have somebody on the logging crew that's like dedicated to this machine, keeping the area clean, taking out stumps. That was kind of always our problem. We had to have it like attached to the tractor. And then like, look, I'll never want to use this little piece. It'll just be, it won't be worth my time to try and pick up this little guy. So then I can just come in here and realistically grind it down. It just doesn't all go away at once. Okay, I'm kind of hung up on some logs. There we go. And then I think technically I'm getting the ground. I think I'm creating, I don't know if I'm creating a field, but I am getting the ground ready to plant, I believe. So if I just go down, I could come back here with the tree planter, and then I think we could plant this. And here we go. Moment of truth. Can I get all these logs, or at least the ones I want in here, inside the truck? And I guess truck and trailer is technically what you call it. What I wanted to eventually, I might just go after one right now, but I eventually want to try and get 2 logs that are next to each other. I feel like that would be really cool. Let's go down, try and get in the middle. What's really nice is I can raise this really high, so I'll kind of never get in the way of the side stakes here. There we go. Lower it down. I gotta come in just a bit, hit the headache rack. There we go. I think I could have got it a bit closer, but that's pretty good for me. All right, let's see if I can get 2 logs together. If this works, usually, like I said, they bind up, shoot out, go flying across the map somewhere, and it just takes a long time. But let's go for 2, see what happens. Hey, I'm pinching them together. All right, okay, the truck it's struggling. You can see the side. Oh, that's clean. Oh no, oh, but we're gonna tip over. Oh no. Okay, let's see if I can bring it closer to the truck, not have it so high up in the air. There we go. Keep bringing it closer to the truck, that way we don't tip. We are on a side. Okay, I might lose these logs here, but we'll try our best here. There we go. I still got the logs. They are not totally cooperating with me, but I think I can raise this pretty high. All right, swing it around. This might just work. Swing it towards the boom. Don't hit the boom. Oh, she's rocking the truck. She's rocking the truck. Oh no. Oh, it landed in pretty good though. Okay, so that was way better than 19. Still maybe some work to do. Maybe that's user error and I'm just not that good at loading logs. And there we go. So it's pretty decent. What I'm gonna do real quick is, I know this literally comes with a crane to load yourself, but I'm gonna go get a wheel loader with a log fork, and we're gonna test out how that works, because that's personally how I like to load it. It seems it's quite a bit faster for me, a little more natural. So let's go get that. All right, well, I had to make a few changes. I realized when looking at the forestry equipment that we literally have like a log runner trailer. So I was like, well, why do I have this? This is the way I like to load logs. So I kind of scrapped our other one. It's just over there. There's a lot of deer looking at what we're doing. I think maybe I could have got I got the medium-sized wheel loader, and there all the logs go. And then also, what I should probably do is park this on the downhill side, because this barely reaches to get past the sides of the trailer. So I'm gonna try and put this downhill. We should be able to load it quite a bit easier. All right, let's see if I can pick up some logs here. I'm having trouble trying to get a big scoop. All right, let's see if I can get 3 there. It's a little messy. Maybe if I could drop them off a little better, I wouldn't have to deal with this, but that's kind of how it is. I wonder if I could, come on, squeeze them, squeeze it together. Well, as long as that stays in there, I guess. Okay, I lost those 2. All right, we'll just keep. There we go. I got those loaded. It wasn't too pretty. It took me a little bit of time, but I'm kind of getting the hang of things. I could have moved my trailer a bit better. If I had a big crew here, could be a little more, obviously a little more efficient. But we're kind of soloing and testing out everything. So got big 2 logs. There are so many deer around here. Must be because we're in the forest, which would make sense, because that's where deer live, in the woods. But it seems like they like the equipment. Let's drop this here. I'm not a lot of people, not a big first person kind of guy. It seems like it's a bit easier for me to be in third person at all times, but I'm sure it's kind of whatever people are used to. Let's see, what do we want to tackle next? I'm thinking we could get these like 5 or 6 trees down. All right, let's do it. And here we go. This is by far, this is working out pretty good. The log fork here is doing a lot better than I thought, and you can feel the weight big time. There's like no steering back there, and we're gonna see if we can load this up. It helps a lot. This trailer is pretty tall. I could have got a bigger wheel loader. That probably would have been the move, but that thing looked like it should have belonged in like a mining site. Let's see if we can unload this. But if I could raise up my boom a bit higher, that would save me a lot of stress here. See, I can't unload it. There we go. Drop it. All right, nice. Everything on the ground here should load the trailer. I'm hoping it will. Let's try just nice and easy. 1 log. Can I pick up 1 log first person and load it into the truck? And there we go. We got 1 log, and can I drop it though? That's the question. Please don't fall off. I think it's there. See, I don't like cab view for this kind of like technical stuff. It's just really hard to see what you're doing. Like, I have no idea where everything's at. I get it's super realistic, but in real life, when you're in cab view, you kind of can see what's going on a little better than with this. So, but I will say it is pretty cool in here. All right, well, there's the log trailer loaded. It's pretty full, I would say. I want to go take this down. I think we're just heading to the sawmill, which is very close. Yeah, I think the sawmill is literally right down the road, which totally makes sense. Oh, and then look, I think I actually am creating a field when I do this. When I'm in the Raptor and I'm forestry mulching some of this up. So I left some of these smaller ones behind. What is really nice though in FS22 is it seems like no matter what, you can carry any log, which comes in handy because it makes cleanup a lot easier. And maybe you gotta adjust something real quick. Well, you know, just use your hand. Don't spend 20 minutes fiddling around with the wheel loader. But I think what we're gonna do is go take this in, see how much we make. And real quick, I'm testing out something in FS22. I haven't tested out too much. So right now I hired somebody to drive down here. It looks like we got a lady driving down here. I'll jump out, and there she goes. She's moving down the road. Everything looks good from here. Yeah, there she goes. We'll just follow her down to the sawmill. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, does she stop at the stop? Okay, she never stopped. I do have traffic off. Okay, gotta swing a little wider. Okay, she swung really wide actually. And then here's the sawmill. This is what? Where is this? The sawmill? No. This is the animal dealer. But next stop is the sawmill. This might be the easiest way to do it. I think what I'll do. Oh no, she's struggling. She's swerving a bit. Is like when I'm logging by myself, is I'll just hire somebody to then deliver it. Or like say you're foreman by yourself, you can just hire somebody to deliver your grain. All right, I told her to kind of like go in there facing that direction. She should. Oh no, wait, did I? Let's see what happens. Maybe this is the Poland. Here we go. Nice, that's cool. Well, at the very least, you can hire somebody to drive for you, and then you can watch them drive because it's pretty cool. Fire back up the engine. Let's go figure out exactly where we need to drop this off at. I think this is our unloading point. It looks like it. Here's the sawmill, and then there's all the wood laying there. So I think this is the construction tape we're supposed to go underneath. All right, it never gave me. Let's see. Jump out. All right, we're gonna sell the wood. We'll see how much it makes us. Okay, 25,000, which wasn't bad for a pretty full load. But there we go, guys. That was us kind of going through login, seeing what we could get done. Let me know what you guys think of login so far in FS22. For me, it seems a little more seamless. If I had more practice, I could get a lot done really quick, or if I had more guys helping. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, smash the like button. If you want to see more login, let me know in the comment section, because I actually kind of enjoy it for like live stream stuff like that. And it's a fun break from actual farming. So when a logging server actually, or a logging map comes out, and you guys want to see me play on it, just let me know in the comments. So thank you all for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.